What's up? Just one person that came in. Wait for a couple more people come in. We're gonna get started tonight. Live stream. Saturday night. Catch up with everybody. Talk with everybody. It's gonna be good. Clash of the Castle too as well was today, so this is gonna be very interesting to see. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Wait till everybody else get in. Yeah, wait till everybody else get in here. Got one person watching right now. Comment down below. Tell me where you from, man. He or she. Anybody. 3 people coming in. All right. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a good night. This is Saturday night. Live stream. It's going to be good. 2 people watching now at the moment. Y'all comment down below. Tell me where you from. We shout you out here on the channel tonight. It's going to be a fun night. 2 people watching right now. Y'all comment down below. Tell me where you from. And where you watching from tonight too as well. Happy Saturday to everybody too as well. Wait till everybody else get in. Wait till everybody else get in. We got 3 people watching right now. Okay. Those 3 people, comment down below. Tell me where you from. And we can get the show started tonight. We're going to get ready to talk about tonight's Saturday night. It's live stream. You guys can also hit me with some stuff that you want to talk about tonight. But also we'll be getting ready to recover Clash of the Castle after what went down this afternoon at Clash of the Castle. Drew McIntyre gets screwed once again in his home country. This time not by the Bloodline, but by CM Punk. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. What up, Malik? Baton Rouge in the house. That's what's up. Shout out to Baton Rouge, man. Love Baton Rouge. 6 people watching right now. Y'all 6 people, comment down below. Tell me where you're from. Let's get ready for tonight's Saturday night live stream. Let's get it started. But yeah, Drew McIntyre will get screwed again in his home country in Scotland again. This time not by the Bloodline, but by CM Punk. Literally, isn't CM Punk like 50 or something? Hell, CM Punk is 47 years old. I'm going to be honest with you. Get in there, about to hit 50. All of our favorite wrestlers are literally about to hit 50. Jeff Hardy is 47. Damn near is 47 now. John Cena just turned 47. AJ Styles is 47. Everybody is literally hitting 50 right now at the moment. Callie, what's up, Sky? What's going on? Soy Sauce, what's up? Callie in the building. That's what's up. Baton Rouge. Callie's in the building. What part of Cali you from, Sky? But yes, CM Punk would end up screwing Drew McIntyre out of everything all over again. I think I just came to the conclusion, guys. Every time we go to Scotland, Drew McIntyre thinks he's going to win, and he never wins. Ray Valdez, what's going up, Ray? What's going on? Where you from, Ray? And where you watching from too as well. I think I just came to the conclusion that every time Drew McIntyre gets an opportunity at the title, somebody who is an enemy of him always comes after him, and they just literally ruin his whole moment. Drew McIntyre literally had a complete meltdown tonight, this afternoon, I'm sorry, in his hometown, Houston. Shout out to Houston, man. Shout out to Houston, Texas. That's what's up. In this case, Drew McIntyre would get screwed again in Scotland by CM Punk. CM Punk has just became a thorn in Drew McIntyre's side. I mean, literally, it's just that bad. So now, where do we go from here? Drew McIntyre loses another opportunity in his home country of Scotland. Cody Rhodes defeated AJ Styles, which by far was the worst I Quit match of all time. Jey Uso and Roman I Quit match was way better than Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles I Quit match. And I think all of you guys agree too as well. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso I Quit match was way better. The Bloodline is out of control. The Bloodline is out of control, but this is the thing. Malik, I'm going to tell you this. The Bloodline may be out of control, but Solo Sikoa cannot do nothing at all. Literally threatened the wise man Paul Heyman on Friday Night SmackDown last night on SmackDown, saying if he loses, he's coming after him. No, not happening. Bloodline, this bloodline, OG bloodline is forever going to be dominant. This new bloodline, nah, ain't feeling it. But anyway, two as well. Cody Rhodes would defeat AJ Styles in an I Quit match. You guys saw it this evening at Clash at the Castle. One of the worst I Quit matches of all time. I'm gonna be honest with you. Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns was a good I Quit match. Randy Orton versus John Cena a long time ago was a good I Quit match. AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes, that was not a good it was not a good I Quit match at all. And by the way, Malik, I just pinned you, so you're gonna be the first pin of the night because the bloodline is out of control. But Solo Sikoa is the one that's basically pulling all the strings and whatnot. This ain't really no bloodline for real. It really ain't. To be honest with you, Solo Sikoa as the new tribal chief, in this case, as he like to call it, nah, it ain't it. It's just not it. Then to find out, you guys know that Jey Uso said that he was going to declare himself into the Money in the Bank. Butthole sniffers. Butthole sniffers. Okay, then. That's what's up. We are the ones. That's what's up. A troll has made his way into this live stream. Get out, troll. In this case, this is the thing. When you look at it, and Malik, don't get me wrong, like I said, all day, every day, OG Bloodline will forever be that one. Will forever be that one. Just saying. But in this case, Solo Sikoa is this new tribal chief. Nah, ain't feeling it. It's boring. It really is. Wait till Roman get back. Then we gonna get cooking. Money in the Bank qualifying matches is this Monday. Remember, y'all, Jey Uso said that he was going to qualify to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. To win Money in the Bank. Well, Jey Uso opportunity is this Monday night. Next Monday night on Monday Night Raw in Corpus Christi, Texas. Can Jey Uso win a Money in the Bank qualifying match? Or was that all just hype in this case? Because you already know, they're not just going to put Jey Uso up against somebody weak. They're going to actually make him earn this opportunity to qualify for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Just saying. And also, too, as well, I love it. I saw this image, and I cannot wait. Randy Orton is staring at Cody Rhodes' championship on his shoulder. Could we be getting Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton at this year's SummerSlam? And if we are, take my money, because we may just get Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship. It's been a long time, and no offense, we need heel Randy Orton than we ever needed him now. Because everybody knows heel Randy Orton is that man, and I cannot wait till when Randy Orton finally wins that WWE Undisputed Championship away from Cody Rhodes. That's right, Malik. That would be a good match, and they're going to make it a good match because Randy Orton got his eyes on Cody Rhodes' championship. And it's so perfect now. Randy Orton has not won any gold yet since he came back. So why not? Why not have the Viper go after Cody Rhodes? So perfect. That would be insane. Of course, it would be insane. But it's going to be perfect. Heel Randy Orton. Guys, think about this. What was the last time we had a heel Randy Orton? It's been a while. So why not have a heel Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam? It would be the most outrageous thing of them all. Like, literally. It would be crazy. And Bernardo, I'm going to pin you real quick too as well. It's going to be crazy. And I'm going to tell you how crazy it's going to be. Randy Orton is staring at Cody Rhodes' championship. Mind you, Cody Rhodes won this a while back. Yes, he did. But 3 dangerous letters in WWE RKO. That's right. 3 of the most dangerous letters in WWE RKO. Yes, it is. And Randy Orton may be the one to dethrone Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. And if he is one of the best picks of them all, I'm in for it. So guys, get ready. I can't wait. I know you can't wait. Randy Orton, the Viper, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam for the WWE Undisputed Championship. I can't wait. It's going to be completely, it's going to be good. I mean, you cannot tell me it's not going to be good. Malik, I'm going to pin you real quick right here. But in this case, would love to see it. Randy Orton's going to win championship gold again. Roman Reigns is going to return at SummerSlam this year. It's going to be epic. So we're going to have two amazing things that's going to happen. Randy Orton is going to win the WWE Undisputed Championship, and Roman Reigns is going to return at SummerSlam. Going to be the best SummerSlam in a while. Cannot wait for it. It's going to be epic. And in this case, speaking of Roman Reigns, how will Roman Reigns come back? That's the main thing. Roman Reigns is literally the whole talk about it everybody is talking about right now. But this is the thing. How do you bring Roman Reigns back? Because a lot of people are saying that Roman Reigns could return in July, which is true. A lot of people are saying that. Some people said that he could return at SummerSlam. Why would you have Roman Reigns return at SummerSlam? Why don't you bring him back next month in July? It would make sense. If you want this whole bloodline build-up to start, why not bring him back next month in the month of July? Roman versus Solo. That is basically what people are putting this as. Roman versus Solo. The battle of the head of the table. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Roman Reigns is going to beat the hell out of Solo Sikoa. He is. He's going to beat the hell out of him. Roman Reigns is going to retain his rightful throne as head of the table. And Solo Sikoa is going to go away. Him and his little bloodline buddies, his new bloodline buddies in this case, which I heard there's a third member supposed to be coming in the new bloodline of Solo Sikoa's bloodline. So him and his little buddies, after Roman destroys all of them, Solo Sikoa is no longer part of that bloodline no more. Solo Sikoa is going to do his own thing. That's basically it. Jimmy and Jay is not going to qualify for neither one of these Money in the Bank briefcases matches. He's going to go back to being a tag team because we need Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso back in the tag team division. That's another thing. Do you believe in Joe Hendry? Oh, yeah, that's funny. I was actually singing that song earlier today, too. I'm not going to lie. It's stuck in my head. I'm actually going to pin you because, yeah, that is funny. I'm not going to lie. He's a funny dude. Jeff Hardy actually returned back. If you did see it, Jeff Hardy returned back to TNA. So cool to see Jeff Hardy, my boy Jeff, back in TNA again. That's what's up. What is this? Looks like Drew is going to beat the hell out of CM Punk after what happened and at the pay-per-view. Yes, he is. I'm going to be honest with you. We're finally going to get basically what Damian Priest was talking about in the press conference, and he made perfect sense. Shut up, grow up, and literally just grow up. That's it. I don't like when Drew McIntyre whines like a little baby. I like the Scottish psychopath, and that's what we're going to get. We're going to get old Drew McIntyre back, the Scottish psychopath. I cannot wait because it's going to be epic. He's going to beat the hell out of CM Punk. CM Punk is not even medically cleared. He has to go back to Chicago this upcoming week to see if he's going to get cleared. I'm happy for Jeff, but it still sucks that he can't go international. Yeah, it does suck, but, hey, it is what it is. I'm just happy that Jeff is back in TNA. That's cool. Jeff Hardy, everybody knows. If you guys did not watch TNA, Jeff Hardy returned back to TNA, which is cool. Would love to see Jeff do a crossover since TNA and WWE are crossing over now. We could see more of Jeff or Matt or anybody. So be on the lookout for that too as well. But Drew McIntyre is going to beat the hell out of CM Punk this upcoming week. You better hope. CM Punk better hope that Drew McIntyre is nowhere near him. He may just beat the hell out of him for fun. I'm going to be honest with you. That's what I see it as. That's what I see. But yeah, Drew McIntyre, second opportunity, and it just goes down the drain. We thought the bloodline costing Drew McIntyre was that bad. CM Punk ruined everything. Drew McIntyre's homecoming forever. Literally. 11 people is watching. Y'all comment down below. Tell me where you're from. Do you think we getting CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre at Money in the Bank or SummerSlam? Do I think we are getting that? I would say SummerSlam. SummerSlam for me. I think we are going to get CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam. By the way, I'm going to pin you real quick because you put out a very interesting explanation that said, yeah, you know, we could get CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam. I do see that. I do. But not right now at the moment. I mean, let this feud continue. I mean, I'm loving every bit of it. Drew McIntyre is snapping every other week, losing his mind and everything. They said after the pay-per-view, Drew hit Corey Graves. Actually, if you watch the video very closely, he put his hands on Corey Graves and was literally had him by the face or the throat. Literally. Corey Graves was finna get beat the hell out of. I'm gonna be honest with you. He was. Drew McIntyre was pissed. He was. And he deserves that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Drew is like Squidward at this point. Squidward had dreams ruined too. Damn, that's so fucked up. Oh wow. But yeah, Drew McIntyre was pissed. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Second time we come to Scotland and he still gets screwed again. Albert Fire and Isla Dunn, who are Scotland natives. Hell, I literally thought Piper Niven was going to beat Bayley this evening. But that didn't happen at all. It did not. But in this case, yeah, a lot of people did say, yeah, he hit Corey Graves. But as you watch the video very closely, he just grabbed Corey Graves. He didn't really beat up Corey Graves for real. So I don't know. You know, everybody exaggerates from time to time. They do. But Drew McIntyre is going to kill CM Punk when he get his hands on him. He is. I'm there's no doubt about it. D Money, welcome back. Man, where you been? Thoughts on Ricochet, the Storm. Wow, man, there's so many. All right, let me go back to these comments real quick. Man, I'm going to respond to all you guys. Thoughts on Ricochet. Let me answer your question real quick, Hernardo. Ricochet by far is one of the greatest, and I would say probably one of the best in-ring high flyers of our generation, in this generation to come. Probably one of the best high flyers in this generation. Let me go back to Malik. Back to your comment. The Storm. I love Jade, but she botched a springboard off the top rope. That match was it was back and forth. It was very sloppy. But, I mean, the outcome of it was great, but it was just so much botching. Eric, let me go to you real quick. There's no reason to rush Punk versus Drew. In fact, it's probably the best they don't. Punk is gonna fuck around and get injured again if they try and make him just one of the boys again. That is true. I'm gonna be honest with you, Eric. They don't need to do that just yet. Let this cook. Let all of this cook. Because in this case, if you fuck around and let CM Punk keep wrestling, he's gonna tear something else. He's gonna tear his pec. He may tear his tricep. He may even hurt himself even more. I'm gonna be honest with you. That right there in this case, Eric, I'm going to pin you real quick. I got to go back to these comments real quick and respond to all of them. But we're gonna pin you real quick, Eric. We're gonna pin you real quick because that's a very important explanation. Darren, okay, man, calm down. Your nose getting bigger. Look like okay. No, man. When will Drew have his moment? I don't know when Drew McIntyre will ever have his moment, D-Money. I don't think he may ever get his moment. I'm going to be honest with you. It's the WWE. You know, they build you up so much to break you down. And we all have seen it before. John, hey, thanks for subscribing, John. Glad to be back, like Eminem said in New Song. Life's been a lot crazy. Thunderstorms and floods in Florida. Hey, man, praying for you as well. I know Florida, Florida is crazy down there. Like I said, we wish you the best. Be safe down there. Like I said, if you need anything, hey, you know, always always let the channel know, hey, we'll always keep you in our prayers. Thank you so much for coming back, D Money. But like I said, hey, a lot of stuff goes on. That's life. But hey, it's good to have you back on here tonight, man. Finn Balor. Janae said Finn Balor. What I think about Finn? Finn Balor, probably one of the greatest international superstars to ever step foot in the ring, Janae. He is literally, he's a guy that's still being wasted in WWE, even though he just signed a brand new contract. Janae, I'll even throw this at you. Finn Balor versus Damian Priest at SummerSlam for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Book it. I bet you Finn Balor win at SummerSlam. I bet you Finn Balor beat Damian Priest at SummerSlam, at this year SummerSlam. Finn Balor will beat Damian Priest this year at SummerSlam. I will say this. I'm telling you. I just know for a fact Finn Balor would love to win the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. And why not? Why not? Finn Balor hasn't really got what he really wanted for real. And no offense, Damian Priest has actually took some shots at Finn Balor, by the way, last week. Remember, Damian Priest put Finn Balor in a whole match that Finn Balor didn't even agree to. And then took a shot at Finn Balor after that. So why not have it? Finn Balor versus Damian Priest for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at this year's SummerSlam. Book it. I bet you it'll be good. Hopefully Otis and Maxine will leave Chad Gable. John, I'm going to be honest with you. I was a little disappointed in that. I really thought that they were going to give Chad Gable the title at Scotland, at Clash of the Castle this evening. I really thought they were going to do it. But unfortunately, they did not do that, which was the biggest swerve. Because I thought the plan was Chad Gable wins at Clash of the Castle. Sami Zayn goes to qualify in the Money in the Bank briefcase matches. We're going to be in Canada, by the way, in Toronto, which everybody loves Sami Zayn in Canada, in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So in this case, that's what I thought that the plan was going to be. I didn't know we were just going to let Sami beat Chad again, and Chad ended up falling short again. Janae, oh God. Thank you for the prayers. Surprised the electricity stayed on during the crazy Florida weather. I was shocked seeing Jade and Bianca lose, though. Well, that was a huge shocker, too, as well for me. But as you guys know, Isla Dunn and Alba Fire, they really earned that opportunity. Also, if you guys did not know, Alba Fire lost her mother this past week. But Triple H made it very clear, we did not do this because her mother passed away. We did this because they worked hard for it. And trust me, like I said, I've been watching Kaylee Ray, where Isla Dunn, well, hell, she just goes by so many damn names, I'm going to be honest with you. But I've been watching Alba Fire since NXT UK, and the girl is tough as hell. And like I said, she reminds me of a female version of Drew McIntyre from time to time. She do. What is this? Jade and Bianca was the ultimate tag team. It seemed like Triple H wants Jade to undo Bianca. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. What I want to see is Jade Cargill, the Storm, versus EST Bianca Belair at SummerSlam. I would love to see a match of that. That is a dream match of mine. Both of these women are strong as hell. And as you guys know, Bianca Belair is strong, but she's not strong like Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill made it very clear. She is that Storm. Condolences to Apple Fire and her family. Yeah, most definitely. It's just me. It's just me, Oos. But can Oos win on Monday Night Raw next Monday night? Because like I said, Malik, them qualifying matches is this upcoming Monday. You better hope your boy win. Because he over here preached to the crowd, said that he was going to Money in the Bank to be Mr. Yeet in the bank. Just saying, the Storm versus Heel NXT Bianca Belair. Oh yeah, that would be dope all the way. It would be dope, and it's going to happen. I don't know when we're gonna get it, but they just don't need to do it just yet. Anything can happen. Yeah, anything can happen, Malik. I'll give you that. They will. Hey, Malik, who's better watch out for Jacob Fatu? A lot of people now, a lot of you guys have been saying about Jacob Fatu. I'm going to respond to a few of these comments. Jacob Fatu, a lot of people said that When is he coming? When is he coming? When is he coming? We don't know. Nobody knows when Jacob Fatu's coming. We don't. All we know is the WWE says that, look, we don't really want to bring him in just yet because we feel like he's going to take all of Solo Sikoa's shine away, which is true. Because everybody knows once Jacob Fatu gets up on the scene, that's it. Malik, back to you real quick. I wouldn't be surprised if Jey Uso was in a qualifying match against Braun Breaker, and Braun Breaker beats the hell out of him and win. That's how I kind of see that for real. I see Braun Breaker probably going to Money in the Bank. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. Jacob is very gifted in the ring and on the mic. Yes, he is. The dude don't even need no promo skills. He's just that damn good. He is. Just that good. But in this case, they don't want to bring him up just yet. I don't know why, but you're wasting time. But yeah, Braun Breaker, I see Braun Breaker probably literally breaking Jey Uso in half. Probably breaking his dreams for real. He has a heart too. And oh yeah, most definitely. Passion of it. He's passionate about this, man. He really is. But you know, they family made it very clear. They said give them their flowers while they're here, which is true. Me and Shan, we even talking about this. We said that literally give the Unanawi family the flowers while they're here. The Rock, Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Jacob Fatu, Rikishi, all of them are still doing this for so long. So it's like, I mean, give all of them their flowers while they can. Like, literally. Solo on the main roster just don't care about feelings. Shames. And the crazy part about it is, you know, like I said, Solo is supposed to be the new tribal chief of Friday Night SmackDown, guys. You guys know how I know. This man is not a tribal chief. This man don't even know what to even do if he won a major world championship. That's how crazy that is. Think about this. You got Damian Priest, who is on Monday Night Raw, who went through hell and back with Drew McIntyre this evening at Clash of the Castle. Cody Rhodes, who is the WWE Undisputed Championship, which he talks about Roman so damn much that it's like, I guess you just want Roman to come back and beat you. I guess it is. Cody brings up Roman so much, it's like, damn, Cody, do you want him to come back and win the championship? Is it that bad? Do you not want to carry this anymore? Jey Uso, young son, vlogs might be the future tribal chief. Roman is the real tribal. Oh yeah, Malik, all day, every day. He is the real tribal chief. And when he gets back, he's going to grab all of everything back to where it was. He is going to reclaim dominance all over again. Because we already know he's going to take care of family business first. And then he's going to go get him some gold. They're going to ask him, you want your championship back? We can make it happen. So even if Randy Orton beats Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, Roman Reigns is going to be there waiting on the right moment to say, I want my title back now. Imagine Solo wins Money in the Bank and give it to The Rock. That would be the most stupidest shit I ever see. I'm going to be honest with you. I've came to the conclusion, and me and Shan both came to the conclusion. None of their family members need to climb ladders. Jimmy Uso climbed a ladder and he tore his ACL during pandemic WrestleMania. We all remember that. Jey Uso takes forever and a day to climb a ladder. Roman Reigns climbed a ladder and he's too damn tall to be climbing for real. The final boss does what he wants. The final boss does what he wants. Yes, it's true. But is the final boss really behind this whole bloodline? That's the main thing. I've been hearing a lot of people say that here on the channel. They said that the final boss is in control of this new bloodline. He's control of this. He's the one that's calling the shots. He's doing this. He's doing that. Well, we don't know if The Rock is either doing any of this for real. The final boss tried to take Cody Royal Rumble. He will demand Solo to give him the briefcase. I don't see that. I'm going to be honest with you. I like that you threw that out there, but I do not see Solo Sikoa giving The Rock the Money in the Bank briefcase. I don't see that. The Rock is on the board now, which is true. Yes, he is. He's on the board of TKO. Yes, he is. But how stupid would that be of him giving the briefcase to The Rock? If you smell what the bloodline is cooking. Oh, yeah. We all remember that segment. Yeah, we do. We all remember that segment very closely. In this case, yeah, he did say that. But in this case, Malik, I'm gonna go back to your question real quick. Like I said, it's gonna be very interesting on Monday night to see what he's gonna do. These qualifying matches is this Monday night on Raw, so it's gonna be very interesting. Smell what the bloodline is cooking. I thought he was throwing up the L for Roman. No, the B and the L, as you guys know, if you look at the traditional bloodline t-shirts, you always know that the B and the L is always in the back. That stands for bloodline. A lot of people thought that he was throwing up the L for Roman as for loser, but no, the B and the L is on all the bloodline shirts. Rock versus Roman, Cody. Rock versus Roman versus Cody at WrestleMania 40. Eric, I'm gonna be honest. Rock versus Roman is something very big that WWE is pushing for at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, which all of you guys stay tuned because we are also making plans on going to Las Vegas for WrestleMania 41. Very first WrestleMania too as well. So y'all also be on the lookout for that for next year. But in this case, it's a lot. They're pushing for The Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania 41. They are. Maybe Rock and Cody. They were pushing for Rock and Cody for SummerSlam, but The Rock is not going to be done filming. As you guys know, The Rock is filming 3 movies right now. The new movie that he's in or whatever, I saw a little snippet of it. I like it a little bit. He's filming that movie. He's got another movie out and another movie out. So The Rock is busy filming right now. Roman Reigns is done filming his little Amazon Prime movie or whatever. But in this case, yeah, in between, they're pushing for The Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania 41. That's what a lot of people are. The Momoa live action. Yep, Momoa live action. And the 10 people that then join in, welcome. Should Braun Breaker be Mr. Money in the Bank? King Tess. I just said it, and I'm so glad you just joined in. I think that Braun Breaker is going to win the Money in the Bank. Thoughts on Cody Rhodes' run? All right, everybody's coming in. King Tess, I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with this real quick. Let me go ahead and answer yours. I do see Braun Breaker probably winning Money in the Bank briefcase after he finished destroying Ilya Dragunov, which I love my boy Ilya. Ricochet, as soon as he had one more match with Ricochet can't believe you're gonna be leaving. One of the best high flyers in our generation. Still can't believe he's literally gonna be leaving. Let me finish reporting. If you had to pick any dream match, what would it be? Well, in this case, I'm gonna go back to Ariane to Brooks real quick. It was gonna be Sting versus Undertaker, but that never happened. So on down the line, you do it in video games. King Tez, back to you real quick. I do see Braun Breaker going to Money in the Bank and winning Money in the Bank. D-Money, Triple H movie went straight to DVD. Yeah, it did. And CM Punk too as well, to Blu-ray. When they went back and forth with each other. Malik, I remember when The Rock told Cody that he's coming for him, champion or not. Yeah, he did. He did say that. Cody Rhodes is champion now, and The Rock is still hating every bit of it. Let's see, Eric. Braun Breaker needs to be a Paul Heyman guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do see Braun Breaker as a Paul Heyman guy, but I also do see Braun Breaker doing this all by himself, too, as well. But I would love to see Mr. Heyman get his hands on Braun Breaker. Perfect combination. Kanye, Cody challenging that Super Cena towards AJ in that I Quit match. Man, it's like I said, D-Money, worst, one of the worst. Money in the, I'm sorry, not Money in the Bank. I basically said Money in the Bank, I'm sorry. One of the worst I Quit matches of all time. Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles, one of the worst. The finish was so crappy. Not sold on Braun yet. Not sold on Braun yet. Be sold on Braun Breaker. Cause I'm gonna tell you why you need to be sold on Braun Breaker. Trick Williams is him. Oh yeah, Trick Williams is doing his own thing on NXT. That man is doing his own thing on NXT. He's doing what he wants to do. Make sure y'all tune in Tuesday night for that Battle Royal on NXT because it's going to be superstars from the WWE and TNA. WWE and TNA are going to join forces, on Tuesday night on NXT in that 25-man Battle Royal, all locker rooms. So be on the lookout for that. That's going to be good as hell. So make sure y'all tune in for that. Because the winner, it doesn't matter who wins. It don't matter if it's from WWE or TNA. They're going to face Trick Williams for the NXT Championship at NXT Heatwave. The Tribal Chief started with the chaos with a I Quit match, so Cody wanted to... And I'm going to be honest, this is the thing. When Roman did this I Quit match with Jay, it was funny as hell because he beat Jay down and he told him, tell the whole world, and look into that camera, tell the whole world to call me Chief. Not today, Oos. Not today. That was funny. They had so many funny moments in there. It was funny. It made you want to keep watching. And then he choked out Jimmy, who was literally still injured at the time being, who still had a messed up leg. So yeah, it was so cool to have that. But Cody Rhodes thought that I Quit match, me and AJ Styles, we are going to tear the house down. No, the hell y'all didn't. King says, Braun Breaker is going to win the Intercontinental Championship. Whoo! That's a powerful statement, King says. A very powerful statement. But how sure do you really think he's going to win that Intercontinental Championship? Remember, Chad Gable doesn't have any more chances anymore. And I think by now, they may give Chad Gable probably one more shot. And after that, that's it. But Braun Breaker winning Intercontinental Champion, I do see it. But I don't know when. Trick Williams was wearing a 3-inch heels on NXT. Anyone else see that? Yeah, Eric, I'm going to be honest with you. I was confused by that too. My boy Trick Williams was acting like we were back in the 70s or the 60s or whatever, or the 50s or whatever, wearing high heels and all that. And hell, the only thing he needed was a damn S-curl. That's it. But yeah, you ain't the only one. I saw that too. D-Money, the I Quit match wasn't as aggressive enough. Randy would have punched Cena's dad to make him quit. Yes, he did. Randy Orton, the difference between Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles' I Quit match, it was not really something you wanted to keep tuning into. When Randy Orton and John Cena had an I Quit match, they beat the hell out of each other. They did. They beat the hell out of each other. And Randy Orton threw threats at John Cena daddy the whole entire time. When Roman and Jey Uso had their I Quit match, they did everything in their power. Roman did everything in his power to keep that championship and to literally beat the hell out of Jey and make him say I quit. He made him say I quit because in this case, he choked out Jimmy Uso, which is Jey Uso's brother. He knew that's the only reason he would basically give up the match. That's basically it. I want Joe Henry versus Trick. That's a powerful statement, but I don't really see Joe Henry facing Trick Williams. Are you on EBT? What the hell? No, Mike, I'm on marijuana. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, like I said, in this case, their I Quit match was way more better because it was more enthusiastic. They beat the hell out of each other. It was aggressive. Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles shouldn't have even thought about doing no I Quit match. This should have been a regular championship match where AJ Styles should have actually beaten Cody Rhodes for the championship. I thought that AJ Styles was going to beat Cody Rhodes for the championship this evening, but that did not work at all. Who should win the 2025 Royal Rumble? Well, I'm going to throw this out here. It damn sure don't need to be Cody Rhodes again. I'm sorry. I'm tired of Cody Rhodes winning the damn Royal Rumble every time. 2 years back to back, literally, for real. 2023 and 2024. Come on now. We got to do something about this. Roman was going to smash Jay's head with the steel steps why he said he wanted to end his cousin's career. In this case, yeah, which is true. But in this case, King Tez, I'm gonna go back to your question real quick because that's going to be a very popular opinion too as well. And also we're gonna make sure we keep you in the loop too as well because you threw some out there very interesting. See, we a long way for the Royal Rumble, but it's never too late to start making picks about who should win the 2025 Royal Rumble. 2025 Shotzi and Xavier Woods. Ooh, I don't know about that. Jason Jordan here. My man Chad should have won. I'm gonna be honest with you. This right here, Chad Gable. No offense to Chad Gable. I have all the respect in the world for Chad Gable. He is like a second version of Kurt Angle. Now, Julius Creed from the Creed brothers is literally the first. He looks like he looks like Kurt Angle for real, just with hair. And he is like those two are the two versions of Kurt Angle. Chad Gable is Kurt Angle in this modern generation. He thinks he is Kurt Angle. But the difference is, you guys know what Kurt Angle always brought it to the table. If either it was sober Kurt Angle or perk Angle. Y'all know Kurt Angle always won the big one. Chad Gable thinks that he's Kurt Angle. And he's not winning the big one. Let me go back to these comments real quick. Where is Jacob? Jacob for 2. We don't know where Jacob is just yet. What happened to Sin Cara? Is he still around? Yes, he is in. The original Sin Cara is in Mexico. In Mexico. Mexico City. Eric, if Chad Gable was 4 inches taller and 40 pounds heavier, he'd be the world heavyweight champion. Oh, yeah. If Chad Gable was not a small guy, Chad Gable would be world heavyweight champion right now. If Chad Gable wasn't that small, he would be world heavyweight champion right now. He would be facing Drew. He would be facing Damian Priest. If he was a little bit taller, Sin Cara was released. That was, that was a long time ago. Yeah, he was. I'm back. Hey, bro, where are you from? I am from Montgomery, Alabama. I'm from the South. Yeah, I'm from the South. Who from AEW should go to WWE? So many. King Tez, I'm going to throw this at you. Ricky Starks. I think Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks. I really thought MJF was coming to WWE, but in this case, he fooled everybody. Just saying. And there's a couple other people I can't really name off the top of my head, but those are kind of the few I do want to see. 2 as well. Will AEW sign Prince Puma, aka Ricochet? You know what? We're gonna go ahead and just go ahead and throw this out here right now, real quick. Eric, everybody has been saying this too as well. When Ricochet leaves WWE, is he going to AEW? If Ricochet leaves WWE, is he going to AEW? I'm going to be honest. If he goes to AEW, this is another win for Tony Khan. Because, no offense, everybody that Ricochet might have faced before in the past is in AEW. Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay. Multiple people that Ricochet has faced before in the indie circuit is on AEW. Ricochet in WWE, Ricochet had a good run in WWE. Hell, everybody remember his NXT run. One of the best NXT runs he had when he faced Adam Cole, baby. Just saying, multiple runs. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where Ricochet could go. A lot of people said he can go to AEW, he can go to TNA. It don't really matter for real. Is it true that Triple H is holding down Carmelo? Carmelo don't miss for not being a Triple H guy compared to Braun. I didn't hear about that. I mean, Carmelo Hayes did a whole promo set out in the crowd Friday night on SmackDown saying that he was going to become Mello in the Bank, which, no offense, who wouldn't want Carmelo Hayes to win the Money in the Bank briefcase? I mean, that would be dope. I can see Ricochet versus Will Ospreay and All In. Yes, I do see that too as well. I do. Samantha is popular with the WWE Universe. Love me some Samantha Irvin. That woman is beautiful. She has a beautiful soul. She can sing. She can do so much. If she leaves WWE, it's gonna be very heartbreaking for all of us. Let's see, Malik, what you got? Dream match should be Braun Breaker versus Roman Reigns, Spear versus Spear. You know what, Malik, you hit us on the top of the head. Me and Shan was talking about this a couple of weeks back. We are going to get Braun Breaker versus Roman Reigns. I don't know when we're gonna get it, but I just know we're gonna get it. I just know we're gonna get Spear versus Spear. That damn Braun Breaker spear is more dangerous than Roman Reigns spear, because you guys know they both have the same background. Both played football a long time ago when they were in the football, when they were in their prime playing football or whatever. But Braun Breaker, it's just something about Braun Breaker that I just see him probably breaking Roman Reigns in half. And that is the craziest thing. What if AEW invaded WWE after CM Punk returned? Go for it. It'll make for good TV. Hell, why not? We had the WCW versus WWF invasion, so why not have that? Why not have TNA and WWE? Hell, they're already joining forces. It'd be good television. Did you used to think Darby Allin was Cody Rhodes' brother? Because I used to think that. No, the hell I didn't. I just thought he was just a normal blonde-headed guy with short hair who used to kill. No offense, Darby Allin is a freaking maniac. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people compared him to the next Jeff Hardy. I cannot compare Darby Allin to Jeff Hardy. No offense. Carmelo on the main roster is starting to be like Theory a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Carmelo Hayes, he is boring on the main roster, and that is horrible. Because when he was in NXT, he was straight. He was good. Look, I think we did need to bring Trick onto the main roster. I'm just saying. Because Carmelo Hayes right now is kind of boring. And I love Carmelo Hayes. I'm a fan of Carmelo Hayes. TNA and WWE should do something like Forbidden Door. Worlds Collide. I see it. I'm going to throw it out there, King Tez. Worlds Collide. NXT, PLE, Worlds Collide. I see it. TNA, WWE, Worlds Collide. It's going to happen. It's going to blow your freaking mind. I cannot wait. I do believe it's going to happen too. I do. What we got here? D-Money. Have Melo proved himself versus Bobby who? Well, you know, Bobby Lashley is hurt. So Bobby Lashley is on that injured reserve list. So, you know, hey, would love to see Bobby Lashley versus Carmelo Hayes. I think we is going to get that pretty soon when Bobby gets cleared. The old WWE regime would cough to the word Forbidden Door. Oh, of course. Of course. Vince McMahon's regime in WWE would literally be sick because WWE is joining forces with all of these companies and trying to make good wrestling. That's the thing. And Vince McMahon was around, he would be sick to his stomach. Like, this is not what I built up. But Triple H, hats off to Triple H. He is doing something that Vince would never do. He is networking, and it is great. Love every bit of it. Do you miss the Attitude Era? Of course I do, bro. Mr. Cack, yes, I do. I love the Attitude Era. I grew up in the Attitude Era. I grew up in the late 90s. I was born in the late 90s, so I still experienced every bit of the Attitude Era. Love it. Or Melo versus Shane. King Tez, I think it would happen in this era. I think it could happen in this area. Or Melo or Sheamus. Where is Dolph Ziggler? Dolph Ziggler is in TNA. Nick Nemeth is what he goes by now. He goes by his real name, Nick Nemeth. Be on the lookout. You may see him Tuesday night on NXT in that 25-man battle royal. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Dolph Ziggler, a.k.a. Nick Nemeth. Vince would buy all those companies if he had the money. Of course he would. That's all he cared about was money. We really need him back, bro. Like who you like the most? The good person ever in the company. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's so many people that used to put over good talent. And Dolph Ziggler was the one who would put over talent if they told him to do it. If he felt like they earned it. The people now that they have over putting talent over, it's boring. Natalya is still doing Natalya things, being told to, hey, can you put this superstar over, even though they don't really deserve to be put over. Meanwhile, you got Chris Jericho in AEW putting over talent that he just looks like, yeah, okay, cool, I'll do it. Dolph living the good life. Dolph is living the good life. He ain't really got to worry about too much for real. But I'm happy for Dolph because he's in TNA. Love the Worlds Collide. Love the Worlds Collide idea. It could be fun to see Dolph bring the NXT title to TNA short term. Yes, it would. I mean, like I said, Eric, like I said, I just threw it out there and I see it. Sorry about that. I just see it. And the reason I see it is because NXT Worlds Collide, premium live event, TNA, WWE, they're gonna collide, forces to forces. It's going to be one hell of a PLE. It's going to be great. And when they announce it, it's going to be freaking good. TV ratings is gonna go up for both TNA and WWE because TNA ratings right now are kind of in the dumpster. WWE, on the other hand, hey, we're not gonna say, oh, they're up there. No, they're not. They're going down too. They are. Jeff Hardy returned to TNA. Yes, he did. Glad that my boy's back. Miss him so much. But everybody, it was no surprise that Jeff was going to return back to TNA. Dolph could have been Jeff Hardy level popular if booked properly. Oh, well, whoa. Wait a minute. Hold up. No. Time out. Roman Reigns is coming back stronger than ever. Oh, yeah, Malik. Roman Reigns is going to come back as a complete different dude, man. I've been these workout videos, him working with these trainers. Oh, yeah, this dude's going to come back as the different tribal chief. D-Money, we're going to go back to your comment real quick. Dolph Ziggler would never be popular as Jeff Hardy ever will be. And I'm a Jeff Hardy fan. Jeff Hardy is a way different dude, a way different caliber than Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler may be cool and all that, but he will never have the popularity of Jeff Hardy. Everybody loves Jeff Hardy. Even people that don't even watch wrestling literally loves the hell out of Jeff Hardy because of the crazy stuff that he does. So, no. Be honest, I'm going to throw that out there. I don't see that at all. In this case, like I said, not as popular as Jeff. Not as popular as Jeff. Did Jeff Hardy actually stage his stunts? Jeff Hardy did not stage his stunts. Jeff Hardy literally does what Jeff Hardy wants to do. If you guys did not know this, and if a lot of people who is new to the world, Jeff Hardy does not stage his own stunts. Jeff Hardy does this shit for a living. I have been a huge Jeff Hardy fan since I was a little kid. And I always thought, oh, he landed on something, whatever. No. Jeff Hardy literally does this shit for real. Off the ladders, off the steel cage, hell, off the damn crane in Mobile, Alabama, when he did that swanton bomb on Randy Orton in Mobile, Alabama, in the Mobile Civic Center. Craziest shit ever. Jeff needs to retire, Matt too, not because they are awful, because they aren't, but there's life after wrestling, and they're gonna be co-captains of the CTE club sooner than later. Well, you know what, Eric? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The day it comes, I'll be happy because they get to finally be at home, relax, and leave everything with wrestling. But you can't tell two dudes by the name of Matt and Jeff Hardy that they need to retire. They're not going to do that just yet. If they feel like they still got more of it, no, they're going to keep going. Trick will face Dolph. King Tez, you know what? I think that too. I think they might end up letting Dolph Ziggler winning that 25-man battle royal on NXT next Tuesday when TNA and WWE collide. I think they might end up letting Dolph win that match. But we don't know just yet. We don't know. It could be anybody from TNA that probably win this match. Matt Hardy even teased about winning this match and facing Trick Williams. I mean, like, Dolph would have been one of the major players on the main roster. Jeff is indeed a legend among legends. Of course he is. Trick and Nick would be a fun match. Trick Williams and Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph Ziggler, would be a good match. I kind of see TNA really making Dolph win this 25-man battle royal on NXT next Tuesday night. Because I don't know who from TNA may win, but it's going to be very interesting to see. Jeff Hardy, Shimon McCole. But, they're reading the comment. but yeah, Dolph is the former NXT champion too. Of course, Dolph Ziggler is no stranger to the NXT championship. He's won the NXT championship. It would be kind of crazy to have Dolph Ziggler. I mean, it would be crazy to have Dolph Ziggler win the NXT championship. Who should face Joe Hendry? Who should face Joe Hendry? It's a lot of people. The New Day even said they want to collide with Joe Hendry. I'm gonna be honest with you. Joe Hendry is just a person for real. But yeah, that's a lot of I see a lot of things happening next week. I really do. I don't know who from WWE or TNA may win this 25-man battle royal next week on NXT. This upcoming week on NXT on Tuesday night. It's going to be fun. I cannot wait to see it. It's going to be really good. For us, it could be Dolph. It could be Joe Hendry. It could be Matt Hardy. It could be Jeff. It could be Eddie Edwards. It could be anybody from TNA. Should RK Bro come back? Should RK Bro come back? Oh, should RK Bro come back? Should RK Bro come back? That depends. How bad you want Matt Riddle to come back? That's the thing. Janae, I haven't pinned you all night, so I'm gonna put you on here. I'm gonna pin you real quick. If I can pin you. But yeah, in this case, how bad do you want Matt Riddle to come back? That's the thing. How bad do you want Matt Riddle to come back? I don't know. Like I said, they were good as a team. It was weird seeing Randy Orton like that, but I mean, hey, it made everybody laugh. It was funny. Let's see. What was the best version of John Cena ever? What was the best version of John Cena ever? So many versions. You got Doctors of Thuggin. You got the Doctor of Thugonomics. You got the Fruity Pebble bitch that The Rock called him. The Fruity Pebbles. It was so many versions of John Cena. I'm gonna be honest with you. Dr. Thugonomics always will forever be that John Cena. Forever will be that John Cena. Goodbye. Yo, what's up, man? Best Cena skill-wise was the U.S. Open Challenge. Yes, it was. The U.S. Open Challenge that John Cena always did gave people from all over, from the back, all the way in the back, people who don't even wrestle, who don't even be on television, to give them an opportunity at something, and it was perfect to let them showcase their talent. And John Cena didn't even bury them. He gave them props. Said, you know what? I want to face you again down the line. Open Challenge John Cena, I liked that too as well. I did. Dr. Thugonomics John Cena forever is that GOAT. He took you out just by even just rapping. And it was so corny, but it was funny. Janae, so bad. You want them back so bad. Give me one good reason why we need RK Bro to come back, Janae. Tell me one good reason. One reason why WWE should bring back Matt Riddle in this case. Because Matt Riddle's got some issues going on right now. The Cena where he wasn't on TV every week was the best one. Yeah, Cena not on TV that much was good too. I liked that. So Moose win the Battle Royal. Moose. I'm going to be honest. It'd be crazy if Moose won the Battle Royal. TNA World Heavyweight Champion, NXT Champion at the same time. I mean, I dig it. I like it. Or the Cena that fought HBK for over an hour. Man. That match went on forever, too. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of waiting on Shawn Michaels to give up that match. That took forever. Eric, he was on TV. I didn't see it. Should Daddy be by TNA? I mean, King Ted, you got a point. I don't see why not. I mean, both with the... Whoa. Hold on. Let me put that time out. Put that on real quick. WWE and TNA are both in the same era where they're both controlled by Endeavor. TKO. They're both in the same pot. So, I mean, Having them both kind of connect with each other is perfect. They need each other. TNA need WWE. TNA's need WWE. WWE needs TNA. They do. I mean, we really do. I just saw wrestlers flopping with the air. Carolyn Brown, RK Bro were fun and exciting, but I think they should only appear at special events. Yeah, they should. I'm gonna be honest with you. They were fun. They were kind of corny. Randy Orton being Randy Orton. It was always good seeing them, but like I said, they really pushed it too much for real. They really did. Matt Riddle returns and learns from his best buddy Randy and turn on him. No, Randy was going to, keyword, if Randy Orton would have never got hurt, Randy Orton would have turned on Matt Riddle. That was supposed to be the actual plan. But as you guys know, Randy Orton's back was messing with him so much that Randy Orton was written off TV and we didn't see him for a while. So the original plan was Randy was supposed to turn on Matt Riddle. Wondering if he just kind of overlooked King Ted's display pic. No, I didn't. I didn't. Matt would be mad if at Randy for leaving him to feud for himself. Not even a visit to see how Riddle was doing. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I think TNA should go to the main roster sometimes. I mean, why not? I mean, like I said, they need each other even more than they ever thought. We need another crossover. We haven't had another crossover in a long time. The last time we had a crossover was was ECW and WWE. That was it. WCW and WWF, the invasion, we all remember that. That was a long time ago. We need something fresh and we need something new. Why not have TNA and WWE work with each other? It's about time. We need it. Big E come back. Janae, I'm going to be honest with you, baby. I don't think Big E's ever coming back to professional wrestling. I don't. Because Big E has even made plans about retiring, life after WWE. What am I going to do after all this is over? Like I said, I saw this man get hurt in real life in Birmingham, Alabama, when SmackDown was live in Birmingham, Alabama. I saw him literally get dropped on his neck. That was the most horrific thing to ever look at in real life. And he did not get back up. King Tez, Montez could win the Royal Rumble, maybe. They need to do something with Montez. Montez is a wasted piece of talent that is just going to waste. I'm tired of him in the tag team division. Montez can wrestle. Montez can go. I'm just saying, if anybody does not know, Montez is a future champion. In what division? I don't know. But he is a future champion. What is this? It was nice to see Big E on the pre-show. Oh, yeah, it's always good seeing Big E on the pre-show. Always in good spirits and everything. That's one thing I love about Big E. Even though Big E said his career may be over, it's always good to see this man have a positive thought, a positive mindset to keep going every time and never give up and still show support to his brothers at the end of the day, which I love Big E so much. I do. The man has the biggest heart in the world. But like I said, I just do not see him coming back to wrestling. If he ever does come back, it would be the biggest thing in the world. From the biggest neck injury of them all, which we all know a lot of people came back from neck injuries. Kurt Angle, Edge, specifically. But Big E, I don't know if Big E ever wants to get back in that ring again. And if he does get back in that ring again, how good is he going to be again? That's the thing. Joe Hendry should sign with WWE. Joe Hendry is, well, like I said, hey, you never know what could happen with this WWE and TNA combination going on. You never know who you could see right now. King Tez, no disrespect. I can imagine an arc where wrestlers with always Montez is going to achieve as much as his wife and pushes Montez to the ground. I'm going to be honest with you. Montez has the ability and everything to do as a wrestler. The man works his butt off every other week. But it's just somehow his wife is just a complete talk about. His wife is everything. They love his wife to death because she can just do things that he can't do. And it's stuff that he can do that she cannot do. But his wife seems to be the breadwinner. They're both breadwinners. They both working together. But Montez, they just don't use Montez for real. They don't. Montez Ford is a complete different man. He may be kind of small, skinny, but the dude is a high flyer. The man can fly his ass off all the way to the point. But they just don't use Montez. They don't use him like that. Montez even going to get revenge on Seth for that curb stomp in the chamber. I don't think Montez want to go so. Montez, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would love for Montez to go solo because that's where we can test to see does he really have it or not. I'm gonna be honest with you. All this time y'all had Ricochet and other people back there backstage or whatever. We could have had Montez versus Ricochet or something. We could have tested out who's the best high flyer, who can do this, who can do that. I would have loved to see Montez versus Ricochet, but we didn't get it. We did not get that. And it's sad because Ricochet has so much potential in WWE when he came here. I discovered Ricochet before he even came to WWE. And the fact that he's leaving, it breaks my heart because it's like, y'all could have used him more. What is WWE speed? That you can't even defend the championship on TV. It's only got to be defended on WWE speed on X, on Twitter. What kind of bull crap is that? That is stupid. This man won this championship and then lost it. Literally lost it last week to Andrade. That's how bad it is. And no offense to Ricochet. If this is how you want to leave, by all means, go find somewhere where you're going to be appreciated at. I kind of felt like he was not really appreciated in WWE so much. But wherever he go this time, oh, he'll be very appreciated. Very well. Dawkins might feel some type of way like Jimmy to Jay. I mean, Angelo Dawkins, I'm not taking nothing away from him. I mean, Angelo Dawkins is cool. He is. He's a cool dude. But Montez Ford is that dude. He's that it factor. He's that man that you got to keep your eyes on for real. And I would love to see Montez Ford have a solo run. Why not? We need it. That's just like with any other team. Montez Ford have a solo run. Jade Cargill, if she wasn't in tag team, she would have the good solo run in this case. Jade Cargill, Montez Ford, all these people that are in tag teams right now at the moment, I've seen Xavier Woods solo run. It's okay. It's not all that. Kofi Kingston is literally a former WWE champion, former United States champion, former Intercontinental champion. He knows what to do with it. I have to go by. All right, King Tez, you take it easy. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But in this case, yep, they just won't use it. Hola. What is going on? Miss Humani? Is that how you spell it? Okay. All right, King Tez, you take it easy. I said thanks for tuning in, man. You have a good night. But in this case, like I said, it's just so much. But guys, Saturday night, it's been fun. It's been good talking to everybody. And I'm not going nowhere just yet. I'm still going to be on here for a little while. So basically, hit me with anything that you got. I'm going to answer it here live on this live stream. Give me some questions about anything. It can be wrestling related. It can be life related. I'm going to be on here for a good little while. I'm not going nowhere just yet. So we're going to keep this party continuing. If some people have to leave, hey, by all means, if you need to log off, hey, thank you so much for tuning in. If you got to leave, if you don't got to leave, continue. We're going to keep partying and we're going to keep answering questions. We're going to have a good time tonight. But in this case, back to that question. In this case, yeah, Montez just got to be used more. He does. Did MJF rip off Triple H, Jackie? Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. He ripped it off. And we all know he ripped it off. Wasn't cool. Really wasn't. But speaking of Triple H, by far, I hate to say it, he's doing the best he can in this booking. Some of this booking has been terrible. It really had. Did Bailey win? Yes, Bailey did win. I wanted Piper Niven to win that match, but unfortunately, Bailey won over a roll-up, over a crucifix roll-up. Bailey did retain her women's championship. So D Money, yeah, she did. She did win. She retained her championship. So, hey, you good on that one. Speaking of that, who's gonna face Bailey next? That's the next thing. Who's actually going to face Bailey this time? Because who's the next challenger that Bailey's gonna face? That's the thing. She hasn't been advertised on the billboards. No, she hasn't. She really hasn't. I mean, Cody Rhodes sometimes don't even be advertised for television. He just show up just to show up. Naomi. So you think Naomi could be the next challenger for Bailey's championship? It's a lot of people out there that could be potential challengers. No offense, I'll throw it out there. Jade Cargill, please get Jade Cargill out of this tag team division and let's put her in a solo run, please. Like seriously. Like come on, guys. We need this. But I say Jade Cargill. I'll probably say Naomi. I think Bianca probably end up facing Bailey again too as well, because we didn't really get the real satisfaction of all of that for real. So we do need that. We need that match back. We do. Naomi or Kairi Sane. Probably in between. But like I said, it's gonna be in between them. Jade Cargill winning would cause beef with Bianca. Yeah, it would, but I mean, it'd be perfect. I mean, hell, it would cause beef between her and Tiffany Stratton, and everybody still want Tiffany Stratton to be a women's champion right now at the moment. My pick is I think Tiffany Stratton might end up probably beating Bailey for the women's championship. That's what I kind of think. If Bianca faced Bailey, she might turn heel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she is. She is. And it's going to happen. Y'all should have never messed around and let Bailey become a face. If Bianca turns heel and beats beats Bailey as a heel, oh yeah, it's over with. Finn Balor versus Damian Priest, SummerSlam. We have to book it. Cody Rhodes versus The Rock or Roman Reigns versus The Rock. They are going to have to book it definitely all the way. That's what I'm saying. See, I said this earlier, and it needs to happen, and they're gonna do it. It's in the air. Damian Priest has been messing with Finn Balor for a while now, throwing shots at him, making fun of him, putting him in matches that he didn't even agree to. So I do see Finn Balor finally getting all of his revenge from Damian Priest at SummerSlam and winning the World Heavyweight Championship. I see Finn Balor winning the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. It needs to happen because it's been a long time since Balor Club showed up and won some gold. Just saying. These tag team titles, that don't count. They really don't. I have a feeling that Triple H has Charlotte on speed dial. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Forget what I said about Tiffany Stratton versus Bailey. It's going to be Charlotte versus Bailey. Because Charlotte is automatically guaranteed a title shot every time she comes back. Every time. And y'all know it. Heel Bianca is something the main roster does not want to mess with. Oh, no, it's not. But no, Charlotte is going to get that championship opportunity when she come back. Because as soon as she come back, she's guaranteed a whole brand new championship match. Just like that. Just by the snap of their fingers. They can make it happen. Because they know they're giving all of these females, these WWE women, an opportunity to showcase their talent. That's great. Charlotte is not on TV. That's probably one reason why everybody is getting title shots, getting this and getting that. If Charlotte was on TV right now, nobody would be getting anything. Okay? Liv Morgan would not even be women's world champion right now. Just saying. If Rhea Ripley would have never got hurt, Rhea Ripley would have still been champion right now. If Io Sky would have never beat Bailey, Charlotte would have beat Io Sky for the women's championship. That's how literally serious it is. Between Rhea Ripley and Charlotte, these are the main two people that if you look as, okay, beat them, you get your title match, that's it, we good. Because everybody knows Charlotte is money. Rhea Ripley is money. Liv Morgan is money, but they not like Rhea Ripley and Charlotte. They're not. Also, do you believe that Becky Hogan slang that's going around? Becky Hogan slang. Becky is at home being a mother. She is relaxing and being a mother. That's all that's all Bailey. I'm sorry, not Bailey. That's all Becky wants to do. Is just be with her family. And we can't take nothing away from that. I'm happy that Becky's taking time off. She needs time off. I hope Jimmy recovers. Oh, yeah, Malik. Man, Jimmy fine, man. Ain't nothing wrong with him for real. They just waiting on the right moment to bring Jimmy back so he can super kick Solo, Tama Tonga, and Tongaloa. That's it. Me and Shan wait on the right moment too. Cause once Jimmy come back, Jimmy gonna super kick everybody. Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and Solo Sikoa, and even his third member too as well when he gets up here. Let's see. How would you book SummerSlam? Oh my goodness, you didn't hit me right here in my chest now. How I would book SummerSlam? Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I already said it tonight. Finn Balor versus Damian Priest for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match book. I would let this whole CM Punk and Drew McIntyre feud keep cooking. I wouldn't even book anything yet. I would just let them beat the hell out of each other every other week until it's finally time to put an end to this and we have a no holds barred or unsanctioned match. We'll go back old school. We'll have a Triple H versus Shawn Michaels unsanctioned match between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. I would book that. Let them beat the hell out of each other. Becky put so many people over when before she had time off. She wants to go to AEW and have more time with her family and elevate another company. I fully support the Irish line. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. We don't really know if Becky wants to really leave WWE and goes to AEW for real. I mean, like I said, you know how weird that would be? We look at Becky Lynch on AEW. Seth Rollins is still in WWE. I mean, come on now. You know how weird that would be? I mean, I'm happy where Becky Lynch is, and that's in WWE. Seeing Becky Lynch in AEW would just be weird. It would just be straight up weird. Malik, Jimmy might return with the yeet again. The yeet again gear. He probably whatever. But anyway, well, speaking of this yeet, in this case, if y'all did not know, main event Jey Uso kind of made it very clear. If he don't win the Money in the Bank briefcase, if he letting everybody know after this whole Money in the Bank briefcase, this ladder match or whatever, even if he don't win, he going back with his brother, and they gonna go beat the hell out of Solo, Tama Tonga, and Tongaloa, and they gonna wait on Roman to come back so they can start this bloodline supremacy war. That's what they about to do. Jay kind of threw that out there very clear, and a lot of people some people got it, some people didn't get it. But yeah, if Jay don't win, no, he going back with his brother, and they gonna go feud with Solo and his little bloodline. That's basically it. That's how that's gonna go, and I can't wait for it because it's gonna be good. Once Jimmy come back, Jimmy's super kicking everybody. Once Jay don't win the Money in the Bank briefcase or the qualifying match, he gonna be super kicking everybody too. So it's going to be perfect in my eyes. Anybody else's eyes, I don't know. I really don't. But in this case, like I said, it has been crazy. This whole evening has been crazy at Clash of the Castle. Drew McIntyre getting screwed again in his home country. CM Punk causing the whole damn controversy in this case. Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles had the worst I Quit match of all time. That should never be a talk about ever again. Triple H might send Sammy over there too. Send him where? Where you think he may send? Where you think? You said Triple H might end up sending him where? When a howdy come. when Uncle Howdy comes. When does Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, Wyatt Six, be on the lookout for it Monday night. That's all I can tell y'all. Wyatt Six may be appearing on Monday Night Raw. We may see Uncle Howdy on Monday Night Raw. We may hear a visual from Bray Wyatt too as well. Sammy to fight the new bloodline. Maybe. You got the confirmation. Did I get the confirmation? Yeah, I did. I did get the confirmation. I'm gonna be honest with you. These QR codes, they're very. I love what WWE do with these QR codes. I do. The man behind the QR codes, like I said, we miss him so much. God bless Wyndham Rotunda. Miss him so much. Gone too soon, and I mean, this would just still be perfect if he was still alive. If he would have still been okay. Hey, those QR codes been being crazy on them screens. After Braun Strowman return, I think Uncle Howdy's gonna recruit. Oh, of course. Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas has recruited. It shows that he has got Braun Strowman, Alexa Bliss. I feel like Dexter Lumis is also in this too as well. Even though a lot of people don't know this, but Dexter Lumis is still part of the WWE. He was released, but he was quietly brought back. This whole Wyatt Six is cooking. I also think that Nikki Cross may have something to do with this as well in this Wyatt Six. Because if you guys scan the QR codes that they've been putting on here for the WWE, you guys know that you're seeing things from the late, great Bray Wyatt, Bo Dallas, past promos of what Bray used to say, revel in what you are, and everything. Wyatt is legendary and always will be. Almost definitely. I hope Roman Reigns comes in July. Malik, he is coming in July. It makes no sense for Roman just to return at SummerSlam. We need him to return in July. And it shows. This Wyatt Six will make SummerSlam epic. I'm going to be honest with you. This Wyatt Six would make a lot of interest. I would love to see Wyatt Six versus the Final Testament. You know, Karrion Kross always talk about reaping, the ending, Judgment Day, and other stuff. Wyatt Six is the same thing, but more deadly and more ruthless. Why not make it? Just saying. Final Testament versus Wyatt Six. Book it. It'll be a wild, crazy SummerSlam. I'm just saying. Whole lot of QR codes and a whole lot of weird shit. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, Malik, yeah, he's definitely got to come back in July. I mean, there's no way but how. He has to come back. Paul Heyman needs his tribal chief back. Yes, he does. Paul Heyman is a wreck right now. He can't even control Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. That's how bad it is. Paul Heyman is scared to even throw up ones because every time they look at him, they making sure he throw it up. And Paul Heyman literally is being threatened. The storyline has to build first. And there goes Shan. Yes, it does. Hey, baby. But in this case, yeah, like she said, the storyline, it's got to build first. It's got to cook first. We can't just bring Roman back just to bring Roman back. Now, it'd be good in this case to have him on the Teletron, make an appearance, show his face or whatever, say some words. But we can't bring him back just yet. We gotta cook. We gotta cook with this storyline. I think Drew should have won, but I can see him beating CM Punk. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's gonna Christopher, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. He is going to beat the hell out of CM Punk. Probably in Corpus Christi, Texas, this upcoming Monday night on Raw. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's gonna beat the hell out of him. He is. CM Punk was wrong for what he did, but CM Punk doesn't care. He has no heart at all. But he's gonna get what's coming to him. He is. He's gonna get it. Paul Heyman should stay home then. Paul Heyman can't stay home. Hell, we need Paul Heyman on television. No offense. He has to cut promos and do other stuff. But in this case, Paul Heyman is mostly busy. He's doing this, but he's also with Damian Priest. He's working with Damian Priest. He's probably working with Braun Breaker. He's probably working with a lot of people. So Paul Heyman, even when he's not working with Solo Sikoa, he's working with the future. People that he has said that he wanted to work with. CM Punk is washed up now. Punk going to Claymore Party. Claymore Country, Claymore Party. It don't really matter. Paul Heyman is so good with these dramatic scenes. Oh, of course, Paul Heyman is perfect for these dramatic scenes. Him and it's like, yeah, Paul Heyman is perfect for this. I mean, why not? Paul Heyman's been dramatic ever since the early 2000s. So, I mean, hell, when he used to get attacked by other different wrestlers. So, why not? So, yeah, I mean, why not in this case? But back to Malik to answer your question for real. Like I said, that storyline, it's gotta build first, man. It's gotta build first. We'd love to see him come back, see what he's going to say, we'll see what he's gonna do, but we don't want him to rush this whole storyline just yet. We don't need him to rush this whole storyline just yet. We really don't. But in this case, yeah, Paul Heyman, yeah, perfect guy for all these dramatic scenes. Nobody else perfect, nobody else better. I want to see Hulk Hogan in one more match, though. Hulk Hogan? One more match? Against who, by the way? Who would you put Hulk Hogan up against? That's the main thing. And if you say Roman Reigns, Roman is going to kill that man. Roman is going to kill this man if you say Roman versus Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, I'm literally surprised that Hulk is still wanting to wrestle after so many back surgeries. Ha, just saying, messing with you. Ric Flair. Whew, Ric Flair almost literally died in the ring in his retirement match a couple of years prior. He almost literally died in the ring. He was so out of breath and out of shape. Hulk Hogan, I don't see it. I really don't. Ric Flair could barely fight one more match. Yes, he can. Ric Flair can barely even do anything anymore. That's when they got Ric Flair over here doing commercials and other stuff like that. Ric Flair can't wrestle anymore. Ric Flair said that, I can do it. I can do it one more time. No, you cannot. No, you can't. Sit down. Enjoy retirement. Don't do this no more. Ric Flair cannot, no, he can't. He can't do it no more. Even if he thinks he can do it, he can't do it. He's just lying to y'all. He's just going to do it for the check. At the end of the day, as long as he get that check from that wrestling match, he good. And that's basically it. Ric Flair just going to do it for the money. Hulk Hogan versus Hollywood Cena. Hulk Hogan versus Hollywood Cena. Well, this is the thing. Hollywood Cena is horrible. I'm going to be honest with you. I liked the John Cena way back in the day. Hollywood Cena is the most boring John Cena of them all. Because he don't really do nothing but just play Hollywood. Hell, The Rock had a way better Hollywood gimmick than John Cena. And he was the final boss. I mean, Ricky Stan Nicky. Whew. Maybe Christopher. Maybe. But yeah, The Rock had a way better Hollywood new gimmick than John Cena did. Hell, he was the final boss. Mama Rhodes. Taking shots at Cody Rhodes' mama. Which, by the way, Cody Rhodes' mama did an excellent job in all of this while Cody Rhodes was getting beat up by The Rock and whipped by The Rock, by that weight belt and everything. Mama Rhodes. Mama Rhodes. Does Mankind still wrestle? No, he does not. That is Mick Foley. Mick Foley does not wrestle anymore. Mick Foley walks with a limp. Mick Foley cannot do anything wrestling related but sign autographs and do meet and greets. For his wrestling wise, no. No, he cannot. You got to calm down talking on my folks. When you think Cody will lose the belt? SummerSlam, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, WWE Undisputed Championship match. I see it. Randy Orton sees it, and Randy Orton is teasing it. I think Randy Orton is absolutely going to beat Cody Rhodes for that championship title at SummerSlam this year. That's how I see it. AJ got whooped by Mama Rhodes. Mama Rhodes. Yeah, Mama Rhodes always doing something for Cody every time. Never fails. Mick Foley sits all day and do podcast. Yes, he does. That's all he does. Like I said, it's good for him because he ain't got to worry about getting back in the ring or getting thrown off Hell in a Cell, go through thumbtacks and anything, and so on and so on. Glad that Mick Foley does not do this anymore. I hate to say it. If he would have kept doing this, I think he probably would have died in the wrestling ring. And that would have been the most saddest thing to ever look at. What is this? Undertaker is my favorite. He is my favorite wrestler too as well. Yep, Undertaker is the best. All day, every day. Yes, it is. Hemorrhoids. Mama Rose when she slapped AJ. Mama Rose everything. Mama Rose trends every time there's a major PLE. In this case, when The Rock threatened her with that belt and told her, I'm going to beat your son, I'm going to have his blood on this belt, and I'm going to give it to you. He beat the hell out of Cody with that damn weight belt and everything. And Mama Rhodes still being Mama Rhodes every time. Roman used the bloodline to win. Cody used his Mama Rhodes as fuel to win. Yeah, that's the craziest thing. You know how weird that is? Roman uses the bloodline to help him win. Cody Rhodes uses his own mama to win matches. Like, that is the craziest shit ever. When I see Triple H hit the guy, is so legendary too. I have big respect for Triple H. Oh yeah. Like I said, in this case, Triple H sees a lot in Cody. He does. But Triple H also got to understand something. If you want these sellout crowds again, you need to go ahead and make something shake with that WWE Undisputed Championship belt. I'm just saying. I also like Trish Stratus. Oh yeah, Trish Stratus forever is that forever bad girl. That is one of my favorite crushers of all time. Love me some Trish Stratus. Thank you, Trish, indeed. Mickey James goated. Oh yeah, Mickey James is goated as well. It's forever in there. D-Money, I'm gonna pin you real quick. Cause that was funny, I'm not gonna lie. RVD almost killed Triple H. Elimination Chamber. Was that true? Now okay, let's go back. Let's go back a couple of years. We got to go back a good little while. Everybody kept saying that RVD almost killed Triple H. RVD almost killed Triple H. Rob Van Dam has been frog splashing people for the longest. Did anybody else die? No, they didn't. Triple H just got injured, and it was a bad injury. It was. Forrest getting killed. I don't remember anything Triple H saying that he almost got killed by RVD or RVD almost killed him. I didn't see none of that. Mickey James is her. I put Mickey James over Naomi. I'm sorry. Naomi over Charlotte. I stand on that. All right, then. That's what's up. I hope you also going to stand on it when Charlotte get her title opportunity and beat Bayley, too, as well for that women's championship, because it's coming. I'm telling y'all, it is. That's coming. Charlotte is literally coming after Bayley for that championship. Triple H got her TKO. They got her on speed dial, and they just waiting to ask her when she ready to come back, when she done rehabbing, and when she ready. I sub, bro. It's my first time on here. It's my first time on here. Well, hey, appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing, man. Welcome to the channel. Respect your thoughts on WWE, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Like I said, this is a two-person channel. Like I said, me and my girlfriend, Shan. Like I said, this is not just a one-person channel. It's a two-people channel. And we respect, hey, we love all of you guys. We do. And thank you so much for subscribing, too, as well. I'm glad you love the thoughts. Sometimes it's biased. Sometimes it's not. Hey, we just put the truth out from time to time. Naomi going team bad on Charlotte when she returned. Oh, the hell she ain't, D-Money. I'm going to be honest with you. It ain't happening. Okay, bro. Have a blessed night. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate you too, man. Thank you for subscribing. And hey, be on the lookout for brand new content too as well. You have a good night. Round of applause for Christopher, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a good night talking with him too as well. Remember when Naomi was putting the brakes on Sasha? Oh yeah, I do. I remember. Sasha Banks is TBS champion on AEW. Weird. But, excuse me. But yeah, round of applause for Christopher Bristol, everybody. New subscriber on here. We've been talking to him for a good little while tonight, and he has been just straight awesome. All of you guys have been awesome too as well. I pinned all of you guys too as well. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. There's just so many thank yous out there. D-Money, glad to have you back on here. I know it's been a while. I know you've been going through a lot down there in Florida with these storms, but hey, it's good to have you on here tonight. A lot of people, new upcoming people as well, people that never even joined this live stream. We're so happy that you joined here tonight and wanted to talk about a little WWE. It is 11:38 right now up here in Alabama. We're going to stay on here for a couple of more minutes. What do you guys say about good 11:50? 11:50 we call our night. We're going to keep we'll keep this thing going. We'll have one more round. Let's have one more round real quick. And when 11:50 hit, we'll get on off of here and we'll call it a night. So we'll do one more. We'll have one more round of this. Give me some questions real quick and we'll get this thing going. Let's get this thing going. We got one more round. 11:50 is what I'm aiming for to get off here. About 11:50, 11:55. We'll stretch it to about a good 11:55. So 11:55, we're going to stretch it and we're going to get up off here. We're going to call it a night. So let's get this thing started. One more round. One more round. Give me some questions. What you got? What you got? Oh, yeah, all day, every day. Thank you, Christopher. All day, every day. Y'all show him some love, too, as well, man. Like I said, new subscriber. Like I said, we're going to be seeing a lot of him, too, as well. But we got one more round. Give me some WWE-related questions or life questions that you want to ask me or anything else like that here on this last round. So y'all hit me hard with these questions on this last round. 11:55 is when I'm going to call it a night. How do you feel about Sheamus coming back? Janae, I was wondering where you went. I'm going to be honest. Bro, leave some air for the rest of it. Oh, man. How do you feel about how do I feel about Sheamus coming back? I'm ready to have another banger with Sheamus. Banger after banger after banger. I'm so happy that Sheamus came back, but he came back too early and he came back too pudgy. Because it looks like Drew said, you all normally always have bangers after bangers, but it looks like you've been having burger after burger after burger. And which is true, because Sheamus looks like he's been eating since he's been out for a while. But I'm happy that Sheamus is back. Now I just need Sheamus to get back in that ring shape, and we can have bangers after bangers. Can't wait for it. What is this? Brock Lesnar, Big Show, broke the rings. Oh, yeah. Go back to 2002, 2003, around that era. Big Show, Brock Lesnar. Yeah, they broke the ring. Friday Night SmackDown. A lot of people said that, oh, man, that was just pre-done. They were going to do. No, it did not. No. Nobody knew that Brock Lesnar was going to suplex Big Show off a top rope in 2002, 2003. Nobody knew that Brock Lesnar could suplex Big Show off a top rope in WWE in the early 2000s. WWE management and officials didn't even know that this was even going to happen. The whole damn ring exploded. Literally. And Big Show was a big dude around that time. Brock Lesnar was the next big thing. Was everybody talked about Brock Lesnar back in the day. And the fact that Brock Lesnar put a 400-pound giant through a damn ring, broke the ring as of that. That is just monumental. That is crazy. I'm going to be honest with you. So, yeah, Brooks, what I think about it, it was crazy. It was. The Five Guys burgers be good, though. Sheamus was still bringing that brute fighting spirit. Yeah, he was. Sheamus was still bringing that brute fighting spirit, but he was out of breath. He was pudgy. I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, I don't like seeing Sheamus like that. I like seeing Sheamus being built, ready to go, bringing that brute fighting, style, hard style, ready to go, ready to fight anytime, any day. Um, he lost to Kaiser the other night, and I was kind of like, what are we doing with Sheamus? What are we doing? Big Show said that Cena is just as strong as Brock. Yes, he is. And if people look at John Cena now, they be like, oh, John Cena lost all his muscles. He's not at that. No, he didn't. John Cena is still as strong as he ever was. Remember, this man picked up Big Show. He picked up Brock Lesnar. He picked up a lot of different people, man. John Cena has picked up a lot of different people. Brock Lesnar has picked up a lot of different people. The difference is both of them, they're just freakishly athletes. They're strong as hell. But yeah, Big Show made it very clear. Yeah, John Cena is just as strong as Brock Lesnar. He is. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Don't bullshit John Cena. Don't do that. Don't do it. Something drink real quick. Yeah. Undertaker was shocked when he saw his brother, when he saw his brother, and he had the same powers as him. Kane and Undertaker were never brothers, for real. They wanted us to believe that they were brothers for the longest. But in WWE, this was just WWE terms. Kane and Undertaker were brothers. This was just a storyline of Brothers of Destruction. Everybody knows. By the way, speaking of that, you actually just hit that on the head. WWE is talking about bringing back Bad Blood. And everybody knows when you go back to Bad Blood, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels was the first ever Hell in the Cell match ever at Bad Blood. And WWE is thinking about bringing back Bad Blood. They are waiting to bring back Bad Blood. I don't know if NXT is going to do it. I don't know if WWE main roster is going to do it. Either way, I would love to see Bad Blood again. I was always a huge fan of Bad Blood WWE pay-per-view. So I really hope that is true. He lost to Ludwig, not the Sheamus that won the WWE title in his debut. Yeah, he did. He lost to Ludwig Kaiser. Yes. The same Sheamus that won the WWE championship when he first came to WWE. Yes. That's Sheamus. Yeah. That's Sheamus. But yeah, Undertaker and Kane, they wanted us to believe that they were brothers. They were not brothers. This was just a storyline after storyline. In this case, I'm kind of glad that they put them in this storyline and WWE actually did something with them. Because no offense, when they were coming up and they were wrestling, they were horrible. They were absolutely horrible. Kane was a duplicate lookalike of a Diesel, Kevin Nash. That's what they tried to make him as. And then they also made Kane look like a dentist back in the 90s of WWE, early 90s in the WWF. They turned him into a dentist. Heel Bianca versus Bayley should be on Bad Blood. Oh, yeah, I would love to see it. It'll be dope. It really would. John Cena, Kane, that's it. And, oh, yeah. That's it. John Cena doing his own thing right now. John Cena is in movies. He's doing movies, commercials. He's on every commercial that you turn on to. You hear his voice. He's on every scene in different movie trailers right now at the moment. John Cena is just being John Cena right now, and which is perfect for him because John Cena said it very clear. I don't think I may have enough time to be doing this pretty soon. And John Cena made it very clear. He may not know. He literally said he may not know if he can ever keep doing this again in WWE, which is true. This man is 47 years old. He'll be 48 next year. Imagine that. He's about to be 50. I hope John Cena was just wearing a costume at the Oscars. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know, man. I really don't. He took a photo of The Rock that night too. Yeah, he did. He took a photo of The Rock that night, and then The Rock was also the one that rock bottomed him at WrestleMania 40. Go back to that image. Think about that. The Rock versus John Cena at 2 WrestleManias. Meanwhile, in this generation, nobody really knows about that in this case. The Rock versus John Cena at WrestleMania at WrestleMania 28 and 29. Both. Crazy times. It really is. But yeah, all the way different times. But I don't know if that was a costume. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I saw he was naked, I was like, what the hell is wrong with John Cena? But it's just John Cena being John Cena. Cena going to get The Rock back. Oh yeah, he probably will. I don't know when, but he probably will. Like I said, it was also, like I said, it was good seeing them stare each other down at WrestleMania 40 because it brought back images of WrestleMania 28 and WrestleMania 29, John Cena and The Rock. John Cena and The Rock. Caden, do you believe Roman Reigns will come back? Yes, he will. Roman Reigns will be coming back very soon. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. Right now, he is cooking with this storyline right now. But before Roman Reigns can come back, we got to build this storyline up for him to come back. We just can't bring him back just yet. The Rock is old. No respect. He may be old, but he's still doing it. He's still doing it. Dominic Mysterio had the same mustache as Eddie Guerrero, father like son. Dominic wants to be just like Uncle Eddie so much from back in WCW days and Attitude Era Eddie so much. But as you guys know, Attitude Era Eddie was just amazing. He was that character. They turned him from being a wrestler to this comedic thing. It was awesome. So I mean, I loved it. I really did. But Dominic loves being like his uncle. He loves being like both his daddy and his uncle in this case. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Actually, I'm a mustache, so I don't mind the Eddie Guerrero part. I meant to say mustache between Eddie Guerrero. OMG. Oh, you good? Jordan Grace, one of the most talented female wrestlers in TNA history, the Juggernaut. In this case, is what everybody calls her. I hate Dum Dum. You don't like Dum Dum? Oh wow. Eddie crawled for R-Truth can run. Eddie crawled for R-Truth to run. That's what I'm saying. He did. But R-Truth, hands down, you got to give R-Truth his flowers too. R-Truth makes everybody break character on WWE TV. They said sometimes you can't even stand by him because he makes you break character. WCW legit. Oh yeah, all day. Yeah, all day, every day. And by the way, anybody, throw this out here. Tuesday nights, Vice, the Vice channel. Watch it. There's a series called Who Killed WCW. I want everybody to watch that series. It's a 5-part series. This upcoming week on Vice, that part 3 is going to be talking about Vince Russo. And I think all of you guys know about Vince Russo. I'm just saying. I know about him too a lot too as well. But anyway, back to your question. Jordan Grace, one of the best in-ring technical wrestlers, female wrestlers in TNA. The woman is strong. She's powerful. And I'm so glad we're getting to see more of her on TNA and WWE. So love me some Jordan Grace. What is this? WCW Legends. Facts. R-Truth should have been WWE champion. I'm going to be honest with you. R-Truth is one of the most gifted WWE wrestlers of all time. He is the first ever. Mind you, this man won the NWA World Heavyweight Championship in TNA in the early 2000s. This man won the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. The man is also a former Intercontinental Championship when he finally won it after kept trying to steal it multiple times. The 24/7 championship, I felt like it was just comedic or whatever. It wasn't a real championship. It was just something to make us laugh and everything else like that. It was just so much. Didn't Booker T dodge Goldberg spear that time in WCW? And then, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go back to this. If you guys did not watch the episode this last week of Who Killed WCW, Goldberg is still saying to this day he didn't do anything wrong by kicking Bret Hart in the face, giving him a concussion. Bret Hart said he suffered a mild concussion, his neck and all that for real, or whatever. And Goldberg said he felt like he did nothing wrong. Goldberg said, till this day, I felt like I did nothing wrong. I feel like I did my job. Mind you guys, Goldberg couldn't even wrestle. Goldberg, till this day, still can't wrestle. Goldberg didn't even develop wrestling skills. He was fresh out of off of football, off of NFL football. That's it. He never had any wrestling skills. He never was a real wrestler at all. Speared Steiner, yes, he did. And if you go back and watch Who Killed WCW, you would see so much stuff happen that we didn't even know about at all on the documentary, on Vice. Tune in this Tuesday night. I think it comes on like 9 or 10 o'clock. I think 9 o'clock, 8 or 9 o'clock. But make sure you guys tune in and watch that. That is a very good documentary talking about WCW. Eric Bischoff breaks down everything about Ted Turner, WCW, Tony Schiavone. Everybody talks about that for real. Goldberg image is big, but moveset, like, man, that's what I'm saying. It's 3 moves. Goldberg has 3 moves, and that's all he used in WCW. Jackhammer, spear, and whatever else it was. That's basically it. Rhino is the one who made the spear in WCW. Well, it was more of ECW in this case. In this case, ECW. In that case, Goldberg said, "Watch out for the kick." Why Goldberg got a kick with the full power? That's what I'm saying. I didn't understand that either. I didn't understand. He told Bret Hart to watch out for the kick, and he kicked him, but he didn't. He kicked him with so much force that ended up knocking Bret Hart wildly, loosely. Bret Hart said he suffered a concussion too as well. Every WWE match that takes place in Saudi Arabia is horrible. It's horrible. Well, you can't lie. Oh yeah, it's been no. When Jimmy kicked Roman Reigns in the face in Saudi Arabia, now that was the kick heard around the world. That was Jimmy Uso super kicking Roman Reigns in the face in Saudi Arabia when he told Jay, "I'm doing what you should have done a long time ago. I got you." That wasn't horrible. That was just straight up good stuff. That was good. Bret Hart spitting on Vince McMahon. Oh, yeah. Bret Hart was not happy about that. That was the Bret screwed Bret. Everybody kept saying that Vince screwed Bret. Everybody said Bret screwed Bret. Wise man is a genius. Wise man is always going to be a genius. He's never going to stop being a genius at all. But Janae, back to your question. Yeah, he felt he was screwed over, and he spit on Vince McMahon. Yes, he did. Bret Hart spit on Vince McMahon. Because after that match, you saw how the count was so fast. And you saw how Bret was like, what the hell just happened? Did that just happen? Like, yeah, it did. Bret got screwed. Yeah, he did. Everybody kept saying that, oh, Vince screwed Bret, Bret screwed Bret. It was crazy. It really was. Oh, it's that Mike. Long live Chris Benoit. Mike, we got to talk real quick. Since you just made that comment, I'm going to tell you a little story. I was a Chris Benoit fan way back in the day. Way back in the day, as a little kid, I was a huge Chris Benoit fan. I didn't know who this dude was at first. All I knew was he came out. He was this badass wrestler who looked like he didn't care about nothing. And he had these big old biceps and everything. I was a huge Chris Benoit fan as a little kid. I loved Chris Benoit. I did. What really brought me to reality and what really kind of fucked me up is when I heard and saw that whole thing where I heard that he killed him, he killed his son, he killed his wife, and then he killed himself Sunday, literally that Sunday morning or that Sunday afternoon. Chris Benoit literally killed his wife Friday night in Savannah, Georgia, in their home. He killed them Friday night in Savannah, Georgia. He killed his wife Friday night in Savannah, Georgia. Broke her back. literally put her in a whole crossface and breaks her back. How do you break another human being's spine and crushes them and then wrapped her up in a rug? He literally suffocated his son Daniel Saturday morning after he was supposed to take his medicine. And Chris Benoit suffocated his own son. How do you do that to somebody? And then Chris would go and take his own life Sunday morning, while his son and his wife are already dead in the house. How do you do something like that? And I was a huge fan of this man. I can't even really say his name like that because you can't even say Chris Benoit's name in this generation because people are going to look at you and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I can honestly say Chris Benoit was one of the greatest technical wrestlers ever. Canadian technical wrestlers. Right behind Bret Hart. But how do you kill your own wife Friday night? You suffocated your son Saturday morning when he had to take his medicine. And then you hung yourself with your own weight machine. That was the craziest shit of them all. I subscribe. Hey, well, I appreciate you, man. No offense. AJ Styles. Oh, yeah, AJ Styles forever is goated. That's unreal. Yeah, it was. I was in Savannah, Georgia. I did not. That is so crazy. You were in Savannah, Georgia. Oh, wow. The phenomenal one. All day, every day. Mike, concussions. Yeah. CTE is a dangerous thing, and it is just a horrible disease that every wrestler goes through. Once you get hit in the head so many times, you have so much CTE. I think I've literally came to the conclusion. I think a few of these wrestlers do have CTE now. I'm gonna be honest with you. The last thing, concussions, the last thing he did was worked out. Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing he did. David Flair is the GOAT. Yeah, he was definitely crazy. Stone Cold Steve Austin Stunner, the best one. Oh, yeah, most definitely. All day, every day. WWE had to disregard the tribute to. And that's the crazy part about it. When you kind of look back at it, go back to 2006 and 2007. All these people said so much good things about Chris Benoit, but then when the news finally came out about what Chris did, everybody felt sick to their stomach. They were like, are you freaking kidding me? We did a whole tribute to this man. We thought something happened to them. We didn't know that he killed his whole damn family. And then he killed himself. One of the sheriff's deputies in Savannah, Georgia, to this day said he was just going here for a wellness check. He thought that, okay, this probably one of the wrestlers might be probably drunk herself to death or whatever. The sheriff deputy who is retired in Savannah, Georgia said, in all of his years of working as a sheriff deputy in Savannah, Georgia, he would have never thought he would have walked into some shit like that. Can you live stream on WWE SummerSlam? Well, we can't really put the camera on the TV because we actually got thrown off of that during WrestleMania 40. We tried to do that, but unfortunately, YouTube took it down for that apparent reason. Stone Cold Steve Austin, best sales of stunners. Oh yeah, Shane McMahon, best stunner seller of the summer of the Stone Cold Stunner. The Rock, best seller of the Stone Cold Stunner. Byron Saxton too as well, which was funny. Pat McPhee, best seller too as well. Kurt Angle, best one. There's a lot of them for real. The real reason Chris did that because of Eddie's death, and he felt sad. Well, you guys got to understand, Eddie Guerrero passed away in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This was during a whole live show Literally. Eddie Guerrero woke up the next morning or whatever and got ready to start the day. Eddie Guerrero basically had a heart attack. He died of heart failure. The man was 38 years old. And the reason Eddie kind of passed away, how he passed away, Eddie OD'd 3 times in his life on drugs. He OD'd once, he OD'd twice. Even Vicky Guerrero said it. He OD'd 3 times, and the third time she didn't even call the ambulance. She just waited for him to just snap out of it. And when he OD'd, it did so much damage to his heart. And then, by him working out and all this and all that, for real, it caused so much damage to him and everything. But Eddie Guerrero will be found dead in his bathroom with his toothbrush in his hand. And he's there, but he's not all the way. He's gurgling. As Chavo Guerrero Jr. said it. He was gurgling. You can hear him. He's there, but he's dying. He's passing away right there. He died in Chavo's arms. That was the saddest thing about that. And it still, to this day, breaks all of our hearts that Eddie died the way he died. I mean, it was so crazy. One of all spears, what is the best spears? Oh, best spears of all time. So many. I'm gonna be honest with you. What is the worst wrestler? Who is the worst wrestler? But a lot of people. Then Matt Hart fell off a string. To my Owen Hart. He had an addiction. What's up? Yes, he did. Eddie Guerrero did have an addiction. He overdosed 3 times on drugs. Yes, he did. Eddie Guerrero did have addiction. The third time, as you can see, he got cleaned. He got baptized. He got more into church, more into Jesus and all that for real. WAFW Action Figures, what's going on, man? What's up? I was actually supposed to wrap this live stream up, but some more people came in and they wanted to talk a little bit more. But in this case, my phone is about to die in a little bit, so we're gonna push it to 12:10. 12:10 is when I'll get off because I'm in the red right now at the moment. Who is the worst wrestler, but people like them? Oh, it's so many. I'm gonna be honest with you. Jungle Boy Jack Perry, one of the worst. Hate to say it. Jungle Boy Jack Perry. It's so many. It really is. Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell. Bro, I would have been sick if Roman music popped after Solo jumped Cody. Oh yeah, that would have been crazy. Yeah. But no, you already know they're not gonna bring Roman back like that. No, not like that. JBL was, I'm gonna be honest with you, JBL was okay. He just was not. He was more on the political side than the WWE side. I felt like in this case, when he won the WWE Championship, it wasn't more about him winning the WWE Championship. It was more about money, politics, other stuff like that. Hell, you guys even know, JBL wrote a whole book, and they even put him on CBS News and all that for real. So it came out of nowhere. JBL's worst. Well, I ain't gonna lie. That clothesline from hell is not the worst. That clothesline from hell is real. I'll give him that. He probably was the worst wrestler, but that clothesline from hell wasn't that wasn't nothing to play with. That hurt. No, they'll bring him back after Solo tries saying he's the tribal chief. Oh yeah. No, Michael Cole is the worst wrestler. Michael Cole is definitely the worst wrestler. Michael Cole should never even wrestle again in his life. That's why we're happy what Michael Cole is doing right now. We are happy that Michael Cole sits behind a desk and he calls commentary. He is the voice of the WWE. That is basically it. Let him do that. I don't never want to see Michael Cole do anything wrestling related ever again. That was horrible. That burned my damn eyes. No, JBL. Okay, yeah, but hey, everybody's got their own opinions about JBL. Some people said JBL sucked. Some people said JBL did not suck. Zach Gowen does not count because he wrestled with one leg back in the day, so Zach Gowen does not count. But they did beat the hell out of him though, back in the day. They did. Janae, bro, what's wrong with JBL? Oh, okay. Well, look out now. Well, I'm gonna be honest now. Look, I mean, hey, a lot of people got their opinions about JBL, but I'm gonna be honest with you. That clothesline from hell, I don't take that for granted. That shit hurt. Because he used to come out of nowhere and hit you with it, and you won't even know when it comes. That's the crazy part about it. Crazy part about it right there. Who else is on that list? There's a lot of people on that list that people think that they're good wrestlers, but they're not. Grayson Waller does not entertain me. I'm gonna put it like that. No offense to Grayson Waller. He he's just not it. He's just not. He's not. And even if Grayson Waller think he is, he's just not. He's the best commentator, though. The best commentator. Can you say hi, Jenny? Bye. Okay, then. But yeah, in this case, yeah, for his commentary, he was okay. Not the best, but he was okay. Haha, JBL is the best commentator. You goof. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I never really thought JBL was the best commentator in the world. I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of disrespecting the likes of JR, Jerry the King Lawler, Gorilla Monsoon, a whole bunch of people. Bobby the Heenan, Bobby the Brain Heenan, and all of them for real. Tony Schiavone. I mean Taz. I mean, that's an insult to everybody right there. No offense. I wouldn't say JBL was the best commentator in the world. JBL kind of actually, he sucked on commentary too. I mean, they just had to give him something to do just to something to do. Now, CM Punk did commentary a couple of times too as well, but I mean, hey, put Caleb Braxton on commentary. What is this thing? Do you want to do the same thing that they did with Renee Young, having her being a female commentator? Or do you just want to actually just put Caleb Braxton on commentary just to see what she would do? Randy Orton is from St. Louis. I'm from St. Louis. Oh, that's what's up. You in Viper hometown. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, guys, the time is now 12:10. We are about to get ready to get up off of here. And, oh, wait, what is that? Ludwig Kaiser almost killed Giovanni Da Vinci, bro. Almost killed Giovanni Da Vinci, bro. Was kind of the other guy, too. Yeah, it was. Giovanni Da Vinci is a dude that they really need to work on to become a star for real. I think the man could really be a star. Kayla and Paul Heyman promos backstage was always gold. Oh, yeah, it still is gold, especially when Roman's around. When she be like, Roman, can I get a hit? And it was like, she's like, Roman, can I interview? And it was like, wise man, your girlfriend's here. And it's like, yeah, there you go. Kayla, and all right, bro, you are the best. Well, like I said, man, I'm not the best, but hey, like I said, this is a two-person channel. In this case, me and my girlfriend, Shan. Like I said, we'll be back. Everything will be back to normal this upcoming week. So you guys be on the lookout for brand new content. Be on the lookout for Sunday night. Be on the lookout for brand new content tomorrow night. It's going to be really good. We can't wait to get back on here and and tear it back up with y'all. And also, when she comes back Sunday night or Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, we'll get ready to start planning SummerSlam and get ready to look at tickets and hotels and other stuff like that because we're getting ready for SummerSlam. So we can't wait. That's going to be epic too. Is TNA Wrestling still going? That's the last time I watched Red. Yes, it is. I'm going to answer this question real quick, and I'm going to say yeet to WAFW. Yeet! Because I see you yeeting. Appreciate it, Malik. Like I said, we try. We try every day, man. Bomb Barbie. Yes, TNA is still a thing. But before the name TNA even came back, it was still Impact Wrestling. But as you guys know, if it wasn't for no offense, I'm going to say this real quick. Hands down to Scott D'Amore. who really pushed this thing called TNA. This man saw this thing was called Impact Wrestling for so damn long. He decided, you know what? We gonna rename it TNA all over again. We're gonna bring back TNA. Huge thanks to Scott D. Moore. It is so sad how he got treated in TNA and how they fired him and all that for real. But that man is the man that really brought back TNA. So if you ever wanted to know who brought back TNA, Mr. Scott D. Moore, the man who's been in TNA for the longest, who didn't worked his ass off, who was a wrestler too as well, who left wrestling and became behind the scenes and everything, was fired from TNA and is still looking for a job right now, but he's still getting paid good money for TNA. So in this case, TNA is still around. Be on the lookout. Watch it. It may not be what you might think it was a long time ago. 2012 TNA was cooking really good. Jeff Hardy, 2010 Jeff Hardy TNA, Antichrist Jeff Hardy TNA. Those were the days. Love that era. It is going to be good. You should play WWE 2K24 on your stream. Man, you know what? I need to get a copy of it for real. I've been saying I need to get a copy of 2K24. Need to get a copy. Still haven't grabbed that copy yet. And I'm gonna grab that copy. I am. Janae, yeet. What up? Yeet. I remember the rules. I remember the rules match, Mick Foley versus Abyss. Oh yeah, Mick Foley versus Abyss, and that rules match was crazy. But you see, that's the type of crazy that everybody needed back in the day. We needed something like Abyss, a barbed wire match, Mick Foley going through something, a fire table, this and that. TNA needed that because that's what everybody loved. Now you see, no disrespect to WWE back in the day, but TNA was cooking with everything that they were doing. They were. These barbed wire matches, Monsters Ball match, everything else like that. Oh yeah, TNA was cooking with everything. Fire, everything. They were cooking with it. It's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is Father's Day. Actually, today is Father's Day. If anybody on here is a father, happy Father's Day to you all. I'm gonna actually go on here and say this real quick. Happy Father's Day to my dad and my grandpa too as well. God rest their soul. I missed him so much. And this guy, I actually wish they were here on this day as Father's Day too as well. So happy Father's Day, Dad, and happy Father's Day, Grandpa. So I actually lost both of them 5 years apart. 5 months apart in 2021. I lost my grandpa, and I lost my grandpa in May of 2021. I lost my dad in October of 2021 unexpectedly. So God rest their soul. I always keep their tradition alive. Happy Father's Day, guys. Miss you guys so much. I really do. Come visit me after SummerSlam, bro. Okay, you're gonna be at SummerSlam. That's what's up. You should play WWE video games. That should be about your channel. React like OMG moment. I'm not saying you should do it. What kind of cool? What is kind of cool though? Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. Like I said, we don't mind doing that. That's cool. Yeah, because WWE became too PC, yeah, or PG, however you say it. Yeah, PG, way too PG. Ooh, that hurts, man. Bad, I feel bad. Yeah, man. You know, like I said, I keep everything going here every day, and you know, hey, I do what I got to do, which is basically work every day. We do this channel and everything else like that. But like I said, keep it strong, keep it alive. What is Kane doing nowadays? Oh, Kane is, you mean Mr. Glenn Jacobs. That is Kane's real name. Kane's name is Mr. Glenn Jacobs, and he is the mayor of Knox City, Tennessee. Knoxville, Tennessee. He is the mayor of Knox City, Tennessee. Look it up. Real shit. Like literally, Kane is in politics. And he is the mayor of, I thought you were getting off. Yeah, I am. I'm actually about to get off right now at the moment. It's just some last minute questions a lot of people threw out there. So, you know, hey, I have mad respect for you for not losing your faith in God and his pain. Rest in peace. Happy Father's Day, though. Thank you so much. That's great. Thank you. Just subscribe. Thank you so much. You guys have a good night. It's been fun partying with y'all. We're going to do this again. Probably not tomorrow, but probably in this case, during the work week of Monday through Friday. So you guys be on the lookout for that. New content is coming out There we go. New content is coming out Sunday night. We'll be putting out a brand new video, so you guys be prepared for that. Thank you all for subscribing. And also, thank you to Christopher Bristol, who's a new subscriber on here. Thank you so much for subscribing. And somebody else, I can't I can't really pronounce your name all the way, but thank you so much for subscribing too as well. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for this live stream and everything. Everybody on here, happy Father's Day. If you have a dad, cherish them forever, man. All day, every day. Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel. We'll call him Gabriel. Gabriel. I said, shout out to Gabriel. He just subscribed to the channel too as well. So everybody, thank you so much. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you next time. Peace. Good night. And good morning.